Hi, Jacob. This is Robert W. Smith. Thank you so much for your email, and in particular, your request for information regarding particularly small schools and the environment and what's possible for music students. I thought it was better to probably go ahead and respond by video so I could talk directly to your students for those that may be interested. I'm passionate about small schools. You wanted to know where I grew up at. My hometown is Daleville, Alabama, Daleville. Now my family, that's a very small town in rural Alabama. It's in the southeastern corner of the state. It's a farming community. However, right next door, literally on the line, the city line, is a major military base called Fort Rucker, Alabama, which is the United States Army Aviation Center. If you're a helicopter pilot, you go to school there. My father was from upstate New York and Pennsylvania, joined the Army, and was stationed in the mid-50s at Fort Rucker, Alabama. Met my mom, who was a local girl in this little rural community, little bitty school, and next thing you know, about 3 years later, they were married, and I showed up. And so I literally call Daleville my hometown. Being a military child, I traveled around the world. I spent a number of years in Europe as a child. My father was stationed outside of Paris. There was an army base there called Poste Yvelines. It's about 80 kilometers, excuse me, outside of Paris. The closest town would be like Toul, Nancy, Bar-le-Duc. So if you look on a map, you'll see that. However, when he was finished there, we went right back to Fort Rucker, where I was born, because my father taught in the flight school there. I grew up in little bitty Daleville High School. We had a great band program, but it was a very, very small band and a very, very small school. However, I had incredible teachers. There's a lady there by the name of Joan Marchman, who was my first piano teacher. I had a series of great band directors. Probably the most significant was a gentleman by the name of Clifford M. Winter. And he just did an amazing job with me as a young student, and also gave me my first opportunity to start writing for the band. So I owe him the world. So growing up in a rural community is certainly not a limitation, and in many cases, I think that we see maybe our world a little clearer coming from a rural community. So I think that's really fabulous. My high school musical experience beyond that, I took piano lessons for my entire childhood, all the way up through college. So that was a very, very important thing. Involved in the band, got involved in writing and playing in rhythm sections, playing popular music as well. That was a significant part of my journey, and I hope it's a part of your students' journey as well. I really appreciate you sending me the note and wanting to know this information. Please tell everybody I said hello in the Charles City Band. Wish you and yours the very best. Thank you.